I'm out here tonight, not as raging redneck Ray Gettys, but just plain Ray Gettys. I'm deeply saddened to hear about the passing of Eddie Mack. I pray for his family and close friends in this time of need, and send my condolences to all of them. Above all else, Eddie was a good person, a good friend. He was always there to give advice or lend an ear anytime. So when I heard the news around 2 in the morning on June 8th, I didn't have any words to say. I didn't know what to say. I, like many others, were shocked and in disbelief. So it took me some time to figure out just what I want to say to Eddie, who I know is smiling down from above right now, telling anyone that's listening that the pile driver is doomsday for your neck. I always loved that quote from him that he had me put on the CAW Sound Off page, quote of the day, years back. I'll always be grateful to Eddie for giving me my first opportunity as a character when I made the move from Community Creations, which is where GSF began publicly, to a YouTube show in 2013. His YouTube-based show called CAW Champions League. I came in, he treated me fairly, he looked out for Ray Gettys, the character, and in a short time made me his world champion, which always made me smile that he thought enough of me as a person and a character to be his company's world champion. Yes, I know this is a hobby, but I was still grateful. I was honored then, and it still honors me years later. And I've told him that numerous times during the years. Thank you for that. Listening to Eddie's Hall of Fame speech last year, he brought up a good point. A good point as to why he continued CCL all these years. That point was spite. Some will say it's not a good thing, but a certain amount goes a very long way. Spite is a hell of a motivator. It really is. I've used it as motivation for things my whole life. Proving people wrong that say you can't do something, that's a hell of a feeling. And it's worked out for me whenever I've used it as motivation. And it worked out for Eddie running CCL for over 10 years. I just wish he had found that same motivation to push forward with his life outside of this hobby. I wish I'd gotten a chance to speak to you in the final days, hours, even minutes of your life and been able to tell you that, buddy. You inspired and brought joy to a lot of people's lives, mine included. And even though it had been a few months since we spoke, I always thought about you and wondered how you were. I regret not acting upon that and reaching out to you sooner. Maybe things would be different. Regardless, I think your CCL slogan said it best. We are all champions. You, buddy, were a champion of champions. In your own way, in your own style, in your own manner. You built something that touched people's lives for years. May your body rest in peace, but your legacy, not only in this hobby, but with the lives that you touch, live forever. Right now, GSF and our roster would like to pay our respects and observe a moment of silence for Eddie Mack Dorsey, followed by a 10-bell salute.